Hello. And how'd you do? Alright, hi everybody, I'm Cullen, aka Big C-Man. Today I'm going to discuss my thoughts on Jackass 3D. People in the whole internet world wants to know what I think of Jackass 3D. Everybody's asking me. This is the question I get every day. Anyway, what I think of Jackass 3D, it was pretty good. When I saw the trailer to this film, I thought it was going to be pretty damn amazing. Because this was the only Jackass film that got featured in 3D with a CGI effect, which actually looked pretty damn cool in my opinion. When Jackass 3D began with Beavis and Butthead actually made an appearance in the Jackass film, talking about wear your 3D glasses or something like that. Mike Judge was amazing creating the two fart knockers on a show on MTV that happened in the 90s. So it's just like, oh, let's have Beavis and Butthead show up on the Jackass film for the third one. When Beavis and Butthead talked about the film, it was just like, alright, we're wearing 3D glasses and we're about to be screwed. I thought the whole idea was pretty fun to see the intro to the cast of Jackass. At the beginning of the first few of the stunts, we remembered the high five stunt where the cast were just being goofy, and I think they added like a kind of like a trick with a high five bit. My favorite's Wee Man screaming here, "High five!" and then boom! Explosions. There are other ones like Knoxville riding the jet ski, and he basically felt like when you watch it in the 3D glasses, it feels like you got killed by the whole bit. When I saw it, I was like, ow, that had to hurt. Electric Avenue is one of the best stunts with a bunch of tasers. They used a song by Eddie Grant, which was famous in the 80s, called Electric Avenue. Bam Margera said that was actually way frighteninger, like the snake bit. Alright, the weirdest Jackass stunts that I saw in the film was Dave England and Steve-O doing the whole beehive tetherball thing. Predatory animal expert Mr. Manny Puig explained that there were a lot of bees. When I saw that scene, I was like, oh my god. Steve-O and Dave England were just hitting an actual beehive, and those are really dangerous though. The best one we all remembered was Wee Man versus a bunch of little people. But the little people that were in the film actually were kind of like a corporation for like wrestling or something like that. But Wee Man basically was with this little wee girl, and then these little people come over and beat the hell out of him. It was like, what did you do to my wife? I thought that was funny as hell. Preston Lacey losing weight called Sweatsuit Cocktail. I mean, Steve-O drank Preston's sweat from his ass to everywhere, and he didn't like that at all. I just thought that was pretty funny as hell. Chris Pontius wearing a gorilla suit, scaring the crap out of Bam's parents, Phil and April Margera. Their eyes were like, oh my god! Those two were actually afraid of a gorilla suit, but it was just Chris Pontius. Knoxville was actually funny being Santa Claus with the dude's sons. They're from Finland. But Knoxville became an old dude named Irving Zisman in the sequel to Bad Grandpa called Really Bad Grandpa. In that skit, I think they hired some model girl to play the granddaughter. What are you doing? Are you kissing like this girl or something? Danger Aaron actually had his tooth wiped out. Bam's Lambo driving, and it removed Danger Aaron's tooth. But Aaron's tooth was destroyed before in tandem biking and Mini Motorcycle Mayhem because of the jerk Dave England. Oh god. Bam Margera is such a wuss sometimes. The first two Rocky bits that were parodied, Bam beat the crap out of Novak in the first one. Bam was about to do the Rocky thing, and then David Weathers, the guy from 1,000 Ways to Die and Wild Boys, scared the crap out of Bam by putting fake snakes and a real one, which was like, holy crap. Bam was so scared, and he was pissed at David Weathers. For the ending of the 3D, let's discuss the first two. So, The ending to the first Jackass movie, Ryan Dunn put a toy car up his ass. There was the toy car up his ass by getting an x-ray taken. And then the end of the first Jackass film, Knoxville gets launched with a catapult and Rip Taylor's like, "He's alive!" and then shoots out a gun that says "The End." Jackass number 2, we had Danger Aaron McGeehee become a terrorist, and he gets his ass whooped by Super Troopers, Beer Fest, and the guy from Broken Lizard, Jay Chantrick Seacar, beat the hell out of Danger Aaron. The end of the second Jackass film, you just saw the cast saying the best of times for the bear trap stunt, and Rip Taylor goes out of his mind. Oh man. In Jackass 3D, the ending to it, Poo Cocktail Supreme, Clumsy Steve-O had to do the Poo Cocktail Supreme. The dude was sober for 3 years now, and Knoxville was like, "Are you ready, Steve-O?" No. And when he got launched so damn high, it felt like, you know those things in double shots? That's a lot of poo-poo humor to see, actually. But over 10 years ago, Knoxville did the Poo Cocktail on the television show. And then 10 years later, Steve-O does the Poo Cocktail Supreme. The best part is the end. It's like, that's the end of the Jackass movie. And then they just showed a bunch of explosions. And once again, Mr. Rip Taylor goes out of his mind. That's what you get for Jackass 3D. Well, I hope you enjoyed my discussion on Jackass 3D. Imagine a lot of the Jackass stunts for the third film that didn't get featured on 3D because they shot too much footage though. So, I hope you enjoy it. Jackass 3 is basically out on DVD if you want to get it. And yes, look out for Jackass 3.5. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. I made everybody on the internet happy for making this segment. So there you go. I'm Cullen, aka Big C-Man, and thanks for watching my thoughts on Jackass 3D. Thanks for watching. Good night.